Hello guys, there is this video of this our Cameroonian brother that I want you to listen to. Then after listening to him, I will say a few things.
I'm not a Nigerian, but for the past few years I've lived in Nigeria as a Cameroonian. There is something that I've noticed and I want to point out. We Africans, not just Africans, even any other person in the world knows how much Nigeria has influenced the world through their music, their movie, their culture, and their food. In fact, there's no way you go in the world without hearing about Nigerians or Nigeria. But the thing is, I feel like they are not getting enough respect from this great influence that they are influencing the world in this 21st century. Like, even right now, you go to most countries in Africa, the way people talk, the way they dress, the vibes, there's this littleness of Nigerian inside. This is something that you will not find in any other part of Africa. And Nigerians are not getting enough respect as they should. I've seen small countries like Ghana and Kenya coming out, like talking anyhow about Nigeria. This is the same country that does not have any influence in Africa. In fact, nobody wants to talk like a Ghanaian, nobody wants to speak like a Ghanaian, nobody wants to vibe like a Kenyan. So, but you see, they come out, talk anyhow about Nigeria. Another thing I've noticed is that not just outsiders, even Nigerians themselves talk down on their country so badly. Like, they even have a very big social media platform where they go there to criticize their own country, which is so bad.
Okay guys, I believe you have listened to that guy, and everything that guy said on that video is nothing but the truth. You see, Nigeria is the root of Africa, like I always said, and there is a reason why we are called the giant of Africa. Every African countries want that kind of vibe from Nigerians, in terms of music, in terms of culture, and so many other things. Nigerians has influenced the whole world, especially Africa here. And like this guy said, we are not getting enough respect from some of our African brothers. I am not saying that we should not be criticized when we do something bad, because nobody is perfect at the end of the day. We all learn every day, right? So, but we deserve respect from you guys, some of our African brothers. You see, and this guy also said something, which I also want to point it out here. He said that we Nigerians make bad comments about ourselves, about our countries as well. Of course, bro, we have to, to do better as a country, as a people, because, nobody is perfect and we all learn every day. So we are open for criticism, despite that some of you are taking it, too personal. You come on social media to talk trash about Nigeria, making unnecessary comments, but we are still open for, criticism, right? Because for we as people, we should also do better, because nobody is perfect. But at the same time, like I always say, some of you need to stop preaching hate on Nigerians and stop, making unnecessary falsehood accusations on Nigerians, just because you hate Nigerians, or because you are having a beef with somebody from Nigeria. At the end of the day, you now take it too personal. So this is my message to you guys this evening, and I'm wishing you a lovely night to you all.